And let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. It is with sad news that we inform you that David John Howard Thompson, Prime Minister of Barbados, passed away on October 23, 2010. Mr. Thompson has been ailing for some time, the extent of which became notable in a loss of weight and a long absence from the office. It was later disclosed, on Mr. Thompson's approval, that he was suffering from pancreatic cancer. Mr. Thompson had said that he had been suffering with stomach pains since early March of 2010. According to medical data, fewer than 5% of those diagnosed live beyond the year of diagnosis, and complete remission is rare. Prime Minister David John Howard Thompson, the 6th Prime Minister of Barbados, was born on Christmas Day of 1961 in England, but grew up in Barbados. After a long career in law and politics, he was elected Prime Minister of Barbados January 15th of 2008. David Thompson attended Barbados Combermere School before going to study law at the University of the West Indies. He subsequently became Queen's Counsel. David Thompson was born in London to Charles Thompson, a porter and painter, and his mother, Margaret Knight, a secretary and nurse. He was brought up with 6 siblings in the Fitz Village, St. James. Prime Minister David Thompson will be missed. And that's your Caribbean report for tonight, and it's Red Ribbon Week, locally and nationally as well. News Channel 8's Wes Small checked out the festivities at the Ricardo Richards School on St. Croix.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. This is Red Ribbon Week, and it's awareness of drug and alcohol prevention. I'm here with Principal Williams and Assistant Principal Gonzalez. And boy, you know, this school is like the charter when it comes to Red Ribbon. You know, y'all going out, and look at the line. It looks like we're at Coney Island.
Yeah, we actually had a helicopter landing here at our school campus this morning. I believe her name is Captain Liebert, Virgin Islands National Guard, female pilot.
Oh, and yeah, I saw the write-up for her.
Yeah, she did an awesome job of landing the helicopter this morning. So our students are being given the opportunity this morning to actually get a hands-on feel for the helicopter, see what's inside, try on the helmet, have a good time, learn a little bit more about it from the National Guard representatives here this morning.
You know, these kids they're just so happy to be doing this. What level is this now, mostly?
The first 3 groups that went out were from kindergarten. So we have our first graders and second graders all lined up, ready to go on to the helicopter.
You all look forward to this every year, don't you?
October is a very special month. Red Ribbon Week is a very important celebration here at our school. And it's not just this that you're seeing here this morning, but we also do the health walk.
Yep. All week you do stuff.
Yeah, all week we have activities, so make sure you get a copy of our schedule.
Sweetheart,
so that
I always do. Your PR people keep me pretty much informed. Good. Assistant Principal Gonzalez, this is a beautiful win-win situation, isn't it?
Yes, it definitely is a win-win situation. Wes, we not only are we talking about or trying to encourage positive lifestyles or habits and behaviors and choices for our children, but it's an excellent career awareness opportunity for our students, because our men and women in uniform are doing some great things for us, and they have to understand that they are part of our local community as well. And so when they see our men and women in uniform in the community doing great things like this here for our children, it is a definite win-win situation, not only for our children but for the community. So I say hats off to all of the adults who came out to help our children see that, you know, there's a lot of positive things going on. The future is bright for them. So we want to say thanks to all of the adults who are here to work with our children.
Now, here we are with Sergeant Matthews.
Sergeant Matthews.
All right, sir, what is this about, this rock propelling here?
It's a rock wall. Like we do this for the public, for the kids in the community to climb the wall and enjoy it. That's what we do.
And what do you guys use this for in your training and your exercises?
Yeah, we use it for training and exercise, yeah.
All right.
Well, basically just for kids, basically. Just for the kids.
All right. Okay, what's your name?
Rafael Ojeda.
Rafael, what grade you in, Rafi?
5th grade.
5th grade. Tum 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 tum. You were just climbing. Your heart rate's still up there. How did it make you feel?
Kind of scared.
Adrenaline rush, huh? Mm-hmm. What grade you in again?
5th grade.
5th grade. What would you like to do with your career?
Probably going in the Army or Navy.
Army or Navy? Mm-hmm. Or maybe National Guard?
Yes.
How long did it take you to climb up and down?
Not
too bad?
Yeah.
but your heart's still beating, boy. Your mom and dad, he'll be all right. You had a good time?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me talk to a girl one more time before I clock this out. Hi, what's your name?
Jalisa
Janisa. What's your last name?
Evans,
Evans. And what grade are you in?
5th.
5th grade, all right. Are you enjoying this demonstration by the National Guard?
Yes.
Did you climb yet?
No.
But you getting ready to? Maybe? What did you like most about Red Ribbon Week so far and all these demonstrations? The helicopter maybe, or?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, did you meet the pilot? All right, well, you will probably. Well, I'm sure all y'all had a great time, and thanks for participating with us. I just want to say Red Ribbon Week will be going on for a while. I'm Wes Small. For what TV station do y'all watch?
News Channel 8!
Thanks, Wes. It looked like a lot of fun out there at the Ricardo Richards School. Now, we have an intern with us, and her name is Brianna, and she's going to be selecting some of the best pictures for Red Ribbon Week. And let's take a look at some of these that she's brought in for us today. As you can see, there's a negative and a positive outcome in this story. We've got a story here. The negative is a poor girl is shot in front of the Pizza Hut. And on the positive side, she's rushed to the emergency room, and she recovers from her wounds, and the assailant was arrested. And that's just what's going on in the minds of our children here in our community. Here's another one that Brianna has selected, and the negative is a group of school kids. As you can see here, they're smoking, which is a bad thing. And on the positive side, the kids decide not to smoke and to play instead. And those are just some of the school kids from the Charles Emmanuel School that brought us those pictures tonight. We'll have more of these pictures all through the week. And when we come back from this break, we'll take a look at the motorcade with Governor John D. Young that happened over the weekend. Stay with us. Well, with only 7 days to go before the major election, Governor John D. Young wasted no time with a huge motorcade rally yesterday on St. Croix. This segment is paid for by the Friends of D. Young Francis. Let's take a look.
4 years ago, we had individuals trying to divide us. During this campaign, we have families divided, and we are not used to that. We are loving and caring people. This team has focused on respect. Some of our supporters call us and say, what you all are not attacking, that's not us. Because when we are rude and disrespectful, we are telling our children it's okay to be that way. Because the concern was going to a university or college. We listen. We ask for advice. And I'm telling you tonight, and check the records, this is the first time we have 4 high schools accredited in the Virgin Islands. But we are going to send a message this time. St. Croix is going to be #1, taking us over the hump.
And look at Puerto Rico. 26,000 bodies were laid off. 26,000 bodies were laid off. 26,000 bodies were laid off. This governor had the courage and the fortitude and the brain power to keep folks on the payroll where all over the nation people were being laid off.
We want to go forward. We want to let our children know that we care about them, we want them to do well, and that we care where they're educated. We want to tell them more airlines going to be coming, more ships going to be coming, and education is the most important thing that Greg Francis and I believe in. I want you on November 2nd to go out there and tell all your friends, vote for John D. Young and Gregory Francis, #1 on the ballot. #1 on the ballot. Because we began something 4 years ago with your help. We began 4 years ago to say that we could change this island. We could change it to where people want to come here, live here, grow here, and prosper here. We have our young people going from SeaTech to Texas. We have companies coming from other place to open up a distillery here. We have Hovensa that is changing and expanding. We have cruise ships coming. We have taxi drivers working. We have hotels that are permitted. We have people who are working and finally doing what they ought to do. So I'm asking you to give us a chance and give us 4 more years to change this place, make your life better, and do a thing that is so important that we have to do. Because I see a Virgin Islands 10 years from now that is different than what people ever have imagined, where our people will do well because of the decision we will make on November 2nd. I ask you, in this next week, don't listen to the negative things that are going to be said. Don't get dragged down by it. Don't even listen to it. Don't get fooled by it. Shove it aside. Throw it out. Put on clear eyeglasses and know where we're going on November 2nd. So on November 2nd, vote number 1 for John DeYoung and Greg Francis, because we are together for tomorrow.
So much accomplishments in some economic times. Improve the standard of life for the people of the VI. We must work hard to make our government more accountable. Improving our schools, taking waste time. Better public safety, fighting for economic development and opportunity for all. We give the Virgin Islands will never fall. Our tourism is booming, let me tell you why. They lift capacity, increase and push it back and say it's right. What Mandela settle overall, traffic flow, and the Christian bypass, forward we go. Massive road construction on the island. For one local people working, we laying up the one vision and the progress continue. Together for